Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I got this suggestion from Steve Good. We've become internet buddies on the internet. Steve has quite a few videos out there in Corel Draw also, mainly for the scroll saw people. So if you're a scroll sawer and you haven't gone to Steve Good's channel, he's pretty amazing what he does. But he just recently got a laser and he's playing around with it, and he sent me a suggestion that I never had done before. And I've created a pattern that would look like this that you could put inside of an object just to give your laser engraved object a little texture. And the way he's done it is something I've never done before. I would normally do it another way, and I'm going to show it also. But I just created a bunch of hairline, or not hairlines. Now, in his little video he sent me, he used hairlines, and it would work. You just need to make sure you don't burn through your wood if you're doing your texture, because it would engrave a lot faster than if you ran a raster job. But what he does, he's got a pattern, and I just drew some lines with the transformation docker, and there's plenty of videos out there on that. But I just take the star and put it anywhere inside the pattern and encompass them all and go to intersect, and it's going to intersect that pattern into my object. Now, with one word of warning, if you were going to do some lasering with this, if you would set your nudge distance on pretty high, well, that's not high enough, let's set it on 10 inches, and get your new object out of the way, and then take your outline and change it to a hairline. For some reason you can't start with a hairline, but you could change it to a hairline and then bump it up, and then this would engrave and cut, and it would be a pretty cool pattern. Now, what I do like about this, if you were going to do a lot of items, and let's change this back to a non-hairline, we'll just make it half of a point. What I do like about it, you can reuse the same pattern, where I'm going to show you in Powerclipping. But what he also did, it's a pretty good idea, make a duplicate of your pattern, Control D, and rotate it 45 degrees. Then take your star and put it in the middle. Well, I think you first probably have to group all this together. So let's group all this together, Control G. Move our star to the center. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Select them all and then intersect that. Now you get a pretty cool pattern, kind of like a checkerboard. But the same thing, then you need to move your star over and turn it back into a hairline so it would cut this out. And there's multiple things you can do. And what I do like about this, you still got your pattern for other shapes. Now, the way I would normally do this, and this is the same pattern that's grouped together, the way I would normally tell people to do this is go up to Effects and go down to Powerclip, Place Inside Frame, and there you go. The downside on this is you've lost your pattern for other uses. So if you got something drawn, you could save that and use it multiple times. Now, you can edit this and stuff, and you can always go back. And you could always Control D and make a duplicate of that and move it off the side and use it for other purposes. But the Intersect tool would do a pretty good job. Anyway, so I thank Steve for sending me that. Maybe visit his YouTube channel. And thank you for watching.